Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here's the national news from BGI TV, Baba Bagedemo TV. I am Sanito Lakomi Ajikade. First, here the major headlines for the national news. We are unaware of allegedly China flu. Health Ministry. Petrol overpricing. NMDPRA threatens withdrawal of licenses. Long hour fasting, danger to kidney, NAFDAC. NYSC to partner CBN on electronic naira for corps member. Immigration rescues 45 victims of human trafficking in Jigawa State. Ondo man stones peacemaker to death over 700 naira. And lastly, on sports. Racist mock my skin color at Desanya. Now hear the news in details. The Federal Ministry of Health has denied knowledge of the alleged deadly flu that is reportedly spreading in China and some other countries and has claimed several lives, including Nigerians. It asked Nigerians to disregard the reports of the deadly flu and also avoid unnecessary panic and anxiety as a result of the untrue information circulating in social media and some other conventional media platforms. The Minister of Health, Ozage Ehaniye, told journalists at a press conference in Abuja yesterday that neither the World Health Organization nor the U.S. Center for Disease Control has contacted the Federal Ministry of Health regarding the reported deadly flu spreading in China. He also stated that neither Chinese embassy in Nigeria has contacted the Federal Ministry of Health on any disease outbreak as against the practice of formal notification of any such public health issue from China. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority yesterday warned premium motor spirit marketers the risk withdrawal of their licensing if they sell petrol above the regulated price. The authority's chief executive, Farouk Ahmed, who disclosed this in Abuja at a stakeholder consultation forum on midstream and downstream petroleum regulations, also revealed that the authority is monitoring supply nationwide to end the queues at petrol stations. We are monitoring the situation and discussion are also ongoing. The authority has to be circumspect in wielding the big stick, otherwise the situation could go beyond. However, the authority will not shy away from sealing depots and suspending licenses, including total revocation. All these options are still on the table and can be deployed at any time. The Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, has advised Nigerians against subjecting themselves to long-hour fasting, saying it was risky to their kidneys. Professor Adeyeye, who attributed a high rate of kidney problems in Nigeria to prolonged fasting by some religious adherents, insisted that those subjecting themselves to prolonged fasting on religious grounds must moderate the act. She spoke in Abuja yesterday while briefing the media on breakthrough by agency in tracking a high consignment of tramadol and other pharmaceuticals to the Republic of Benin. On the high rates of kidney problems in the country, she said, kidney failure, we are a very religious country. Muslim and Christian fast a lot and it is part of kidney problems to them. Adeyeye, who tells Nigeria to fast but with common sense, added that I fast but with common sense. We have to fast with common sense, otherwise we have to pay with our kidneys. The Central Bank of Nigeria has requested for partnership with the National Youth Service Corps on the use of Internet Money Corps member. It also said that the electronic platform will offer its users the ease of payment at no risk. The Deputy Director of the Information Technology Department of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Habib Yusuf, stated this on Monday when he led some staff at the Apex Bank on the courtesy visit of the NYSC National Directorate headquarters in Maitama in Abuja. He added that the electronic naira, which is the first of its kind in Africa, encompasses digital, which would allow the onboarding of end users and offline payment for goods and services. He added that the electronic platform will also offer its user the opportunity of many information with ease. In a response, the Acting Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Mrs. Christy Ifeyiwa Uba, commended the CBN for the innovation. She saw that the scheme is ready for collaboration that will make the service year memorable for the Corps members. Uba, however, added that the NYSC management will consider the request from the Central Bank of Nigeria. The Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS, said it rescued 45 victims of human trafficking in 2022 in Jigawa State. Immigration Public Relations Officer Asinura Usman stated this in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, in Doshe on Monday. According to him, personnel of Nigerian Immigration rescued the victims in various operations within the period under review. The victims were intercepted while on their way to Tripoli, Libya, through the Niger Republic and were handed over the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons. According to Usman, the National Immigration Service is conducting enlightenment programs across the state through the media and via lectures to National Youth Corps members and local residents on danger associated with trafficking in persons and illegal migration. They hold residents of the state to report cases of human trafficking and other related criminal activities to the relevant authorities. An Ondo State Magistrate Court sitting in Akure has remanded the man Fumilayo Asojo in a custodial center of allegedly killing a peacemaker, Bamiduro Adewale, with a stone. Punch Metro gathered that the victim was killed while settling a rift between the defendant and the man who owed him 700 naira on December 28, 2022 at Uteta in the Owo local government area of the state. The 59-year-old, who was a security guard in a public primary school, was allegedly hit with a stone in the head by the defendant. He was later rushed to a hospital where he died 2 days after. The defendant was arraigned on the court charge of murder. According to the prosecution of the offense contravenes section 31 and 355 of the Criminal Code Law, Cap 37 Volume 2, Laws of Ondo State 2006. The police prosecutor, Augustine Ohemena, ordered the court to remand the defendant in the Olokuta Custodial Center, pending the outcome of advice from the Directorate of Public Prosecutions. And lastly, on sports. Former UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya revealed his over racism after leaving Nigeria for New Zealand with his family. Adesanya was raised on the island nation of New Zealand, with the fighter having to move to a new country at the tender age of 10 years. Fans have always been wondering why Adesanya's parents moved to a completely different country, away from all their family and their close friends. In a recent interview, the lifestyle builder, while responding to the reason behind their move to the New Zealand, said like many other blacks, he suffered racism after their relocation. I never realized I was black till I left Nigeria. I knew my skin tone, but I never knew it was a problem. That people would discriminate against me because of my skin tone, and it was weird for me, he said. There was a king who kept on riding by my house on weekends. I would also come to all insults at me saying, "Go back to your country, you black boy." The 33-year-old, however, stated that his parents moved the family out of Nigeria because they wanted to offer him a better recognized tertiary education. And that concludes the national need for this hour, but before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. We are all now aware of allegedly China flu, Health Ministry. Petrol overpricing. NMDPRA threatens withdrawal of licenses. Long hour fasting, danger to kidney, NAFDAC. NYSC to partner CBN on electronic naira for Corps members. Immigration rescues 45 victims of human trafficking in Jigawa State. To join us on all our social media handles on Facebook as Gbagedemo with Alawi Adebayo, please follow the page and share the page. And on Instagram as Gbagedemo_22. Please follow the page and share the page as well. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. For your advert, please call the number displayed on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on BGI TV. I am Sanito Lakomi Ajike Ade. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.